Okay, good afternoon, Dr. Koss. Welcome to ISIC Communities, our platform for sharing and celebrating stories about the champions in our community who are passionate about our coastal and marine environments and who are acting to protect them. We'll be hearing about the important and influential work they do, as well as their personal stories and their deep love for our marine environment.
So today we have Dr. Rebecca Koss, who is a decorated and passionate sustainability leader with seawater in her veins, who represents the potential for our ISIC communities. Over her 20-year career, she has worked in various roles, such as Senior Communications and Engagement Advisor for the Victorian Commissions for Environmental Sustainability, Environmental Strategy Coordinator with the Port Phillip and Western Port Catchment Management Authority, as well as being a board member for the Central Coastal Board, just to name a few. So thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Koss.
Thank you both, Marta and Francis, for inviting me. And before we start, I'd love to just acknowledge the traditional owners for where I am. I'm on the Kulin country, and I'd like to just acknowledge the elders of the Boonwurrung and the Wurundjeri from where I'm currently sitting. I've often been welcomed onto country, and elders have shared knowledge of country with me. So I'd like to thank them for taking the time to share that knowledge. And I appreciate their passion and their hard work towards self-determination and treaty.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. Yeah.
So what do you think in your sort of past career, what do you think you've had the most impact on, like either environmentally or within changing the community's perceptions?
That's a great question. I think it's neither of those, would you believe? I think what I had most impact on is bringing people together to have conversations and collaborate. And that's when the shift occurs, because you need people to coordinate and collaborate together to shift each other's thinking and to create trust in one another. And I think that's when you get real change and real impact. So in terms of a real environmental outcome or a real shift in sustainability thinking, I think if I have achieved that, it's because of the way I bring people together to have the conversation and to ask questions, to understand people's perspectives. Why do people think the way they do? And, you know, quite often you find out actually they don't think too differently from me. They still care about the environment. It might come out in a different way through their actions, but they still want a better outcome for the future because they're really passionate about their local area. So for me, it's that, it's the collaboration and having the conversations I've created hopefully the most impact through.
Well, then if you had one important message for the ISIC community, what would it be? And what's one easy action they could take today to help preserve our two bays?
Fantastic question. I would say continue your collaboration, coordination, and working with each other within your own communities and between your communities to gather strength, build trust, and show what you're capable of, because you can. And that's not just empowering for you, but empowering as for your group as well. And I think that's how we're going to create shift and keep on educating not just each other, but those around you, your families, your friends, those in the wider community. Keep doing that, because it shows your commitment, your passion, your intelligence, and your ability to create change. And that's what my message is keep doing that, because that's what will create change. It's small acts, as well as working with each other, showing other people that you can work with each other, that creates the shift and the trust.
Yeah, that really fits in. Yeah, it really fits in well with our ISIC communities, like aims and goals. Yeah, we want to see things in a more holistic way, and yeah, just really encourage that collaboration. So
fantastic. And don't be afraid to approach adults and those people who have high roles in government and show them your collaboration and how you want to push for something, because they will listen to you. Ministers will listen to you. Those in power will listen to you. So do not be afraid to approach them, because they will make the time for you.